You know, in Pulp Fiction, when Marsalis' wife, I don't know what her name is on the movie, but Uma Thurman and John Travolta's character, who I can't remember his name in the movie either, Royale with cheese, Vincent, and, ooh, I bet it starts with an M. Some of you are yelling right now. Anyway, she says to him, "Don't you hate that?" And he said, "What?" And she said, "Uncomfortable silence." But they were having a comfortable silence, I thought. You know, when you really know somebody and you feel comfortable with them and you can just be quiet and not have to think about why you're being quiet. It's a comfortable silence rather than just filling the space with chatter. You know, without anything real to say. That's what we've been having. You and me. You and me. I'm talking to myself. On a phone. I started this in May. It was not this fucking cold outside, I'll tell you that. It was May, and I started it because I have a routine every night, you know? You do your wind down activities. What I would prefer to do is have a good chat, zone out, and go to sleep. And I used to do that. Like last year, 2020, certainly the more this like winter, spring, summer. A lot of the year I was with Erin, like every day. She knew everything that was going on, all the moments every day. We talked every day. We had fun and we laughed and we had inside jokes and routines and songs and I've experienced that so many times in my life. It's really cool that I've been fortunate enough to have that with so many people. Like I had it with Kayla. You know, you just know each other and give yourself a look. I had it with Christina. I had it with Jill. Anyway, Bestie for the Restie. And then I had it with Chris. Like I have it with Chris. But I was just like used to doing that, and then I was just alone all the time. So I had to get the thoughts out. And I remember years ago saying to Kayla that we should record our conversations because I knew that we were talking about something that seemed like it was beneficial. We ended up having a lot of differences of opinion, like stark differences of opinion that I was very surprised at. You know, it's fine. Shut up. I bet you missed that, didn't you? The revving of the cars and the like sometimes entire episodes with sirens in the background for like the whole time. Sometimes I'll be listening and driving and I'm like, is there a cop behind me? Oh no, it's just at my house. Anyway, you became my best friend. Like an imaginary friend. But I'm talking out loud to anybody who's listening. And just because it's the internet doesn't mean that a lot of people are listening. There's so much content on the internet. There's so many different websites where you can listen to some bitch just sit on the porch and talk about shit. I don't know if anybody does this. Like this? I mean, certainly. I'm not very unique. I mean, none of us really are. When you think of 7 billion people, plus people, how many fucking differences can there possibly be? Not to mention like past generations and future generations. Like we gotta keep being recycled. Even though they say like, oh, no two snowflakes are alike. How the fuck is that possible? They're pretty fucking close. Anyway, best friend. Alone all the time. And then I just got to a comfortable silence. No, that's actually not what happened. I didn't get into a comfortable silence. Like, I'm still here and everything, but I just didn't. I don't know. I just couldn't. I just wanted to be asleep all the time. Just fucking put me to sleep. For a spell there, and that's still happening. I don't want to be awake right now. I'm afraid to look at the clock. 9:17. That's fucking late to me now. Just doing my best. Anyway, best friend. I fucking miss that shit. Their dad just texted me about the elf. What else? I don't know what else. Here's a grievance I have. I've got a lot of grievances. It is the season of Festivus, isn't it? Is it around Christmas time? I got a lot of problems with you people. So, yeah, I haven't really been social media or either socially around much at all. Just go to work and I come home. Work home. Grocery store home. That's it. And so I guess I don't know, like getting used to interacting with people again, because like, God, it's so fucking hard sometimes. Okay, here's an example. I really didn't want to say it out loud because I feel like it makes me, I don't know, I feel like I don't like that I think this. How about that? So I posted a picture earlier on the internet, and I'm naked. I'm wearing a sports bra, but the rest of me is naked, and I'm just in front of my mirror from the side. You can't see my gens. You can tell I'm not wearing clothes. And the whole point of sharing it was like, I acknowledge I am, like I look better or whatever, or am fit and healthy, but I also don't like the way I look, and it bothers me all the time. I'm just being honest about it. I know what to do. I fucking believe me. I know that I need to give myself love. I know that. But that's like saying to a person with anxiety, which is also me, hey, don't worry about it. Like, oh, let me just switch that off. Let me just switch the self-love back on. I am trying every day to turn that on. But then if I ever come to a point where I think something is good, I'm like, well, are you being egotistical? Shouldn't you be working at something more or better every day? Very accomplishment based. We've discussed this before. Fuck, I'm getting lost and there's nothing on the board. Best friend. Oh, share the picture. Okay. So, and I was afraid, I wanted to be very clear that I did not want to be called brave for showing my body, because this is what happened. Like a couple years ago, or maybe a year ago, sometime, I posted a video of me doing, this was pre-COVID times, I think, doing snatches. It's a barbell lift in CrossFit, and I was wearing a sports bra and shorts. It was very hot, it was summertime, and as I was cycling the barbell, you could see like my loose skin, but not like anything remarkable. It's not like the whole thing was out, like my whole fucking pouch was out. And somebody like messaged me and said, thank you so much for showing your loose skin. I feel so self-conscious about mine. This was not a post about, hey, look at my loose skin and I love my body. Nah, that's not what that was. It was just hey, I'm doing this weightlifting thing, CrossFit thing. I was not talking about my body, so I don't know why you are. If you think I'm fucking brave, keep it to your fucking self. If you think someone's brave for sharing something, it's because you wouldn't want to do it. The shame that you feel about yourself, you put onto other people and assume that they are ashamed as well. I do it and you do it. There are people that I look at and I assume that they are ashamed of themselves because I know I would be if I were them. Whether that's physical appearance, personality piece of shit. I put my shit on other people put their shit on me. That's how it goes. It's not, we're not unique. We're all doing it. So yeah, we see what we project. Yeah, what's the thing called? The projector. Yeah, you're just the projector. Goes out, makes the pictures, and you're like, oh, this is what's real. No, but it's what's real from your lens, from my lens. Why am I talking about that? Oh, and so most people are like, yeah, Jess, I feel the same way. And I'm like, this is who this is for. This is for you. And then other people are like, you should love yourself. And I'm like, I know. Thanks. And then I look through and I just see the dudes that I don't even know who are the dudes that like anything where there's skin. And I think it's so dumb. Because, am I healing myself right now? Maybe. What I have to say is more important than what I look like. Yeah. But is it just that I am resolved in that and I don't have to worry about it, so let me just move on to the next thing that I could fix and change and make better, my body, and worry about that? I don't know. Who knows? The human brain, she crazy. Not crazy, I don't care for that. She is wild and unpredictable. How about that? See, what I have to say is pretty good, I think. Maybe I should just write it down. No, it's too much. Just say it out loud. I don't know, I think I'm probably done. It's fucking cold. You wanna know how many degrees it is? 28? 28. Oh, fun little update on running. It's been this many days, a bunch of days, since the race, almost 2 weeks. And today was the first day that I ran. And I was supposed to run for 60 minutes, and I ran for 25, and a lot of it wasn't even running, and it was really windy, and I hated it! Why do I love to hate it? Because if I am not constantly challenged, I am unhappy. I am going to be unhappy no matter what. Yeah. Because even if I think that I'm going to be happy, I'll be happy if, I just pick another thing to fucking focus on. That's wrong. There's always something fucking wrong. And every time I come to that conclusion, I'm like, oh, all right. Is the thing that's wrong a big deal, or are you just boo-hooing about something that's not a big deal? Something wrong being oh my god, I'm homeless. That's a big fucking problem. You can't think about other shit oh, I have a pouch of my belly. Fucking lucky you, I guess you've been eating. We're so fucking sensitive. Anyway, skin likers. A bunch of nonsense anyway. Nobody's gonna do anything with it. Okay, I gotta go. That's it, right? Is that it? I don't know. See you next time, bestie.